Let's change it right now. Let's like do a new set. You ready for it? You ready? Alright, I'm ready. Hey y'all, we're Cochina. It's great to be here. I've been excited about this show for months. I'm sure everybody has. We're about to go on a really big tour for 2 weeks, so that's exciting. Yeah, so we're gonna go. Here we are. Cops, pigs, murderers. Cops, pigs, murderers. Cops, pigs, murderers. Cops, pigs, So this next song is This next song is about a woman named Marissa Alexander, and she was sentenced to close to 60 years for defending herself against her abusive husband who was trying to kill her. This man entered her home and threatened her life, and he had a restraining order and everything, and so she firing a warning shot in the air to scare him off. He ended up, telling his story, and then she told hers, and then she was the one that was sentenced to prison. It's really fucked up, especially for black women who are constantly criminalized for self-defense in this country. Just recently in Madison, a woman named Sierra Finkley, a 24-year-old woman, she was also protecting her 4-year-old from her abusive husband, and he threw her door down and tried to barge in, and she stabbed him because she was protecting her and her daughter, and now she's being charged with homicide. So she's facing some time, so look her up, try to support her. Her name's Sierra Finkley, and she's from Madison. knowing Spanish. My parents never taught me because fucking assimilation. So I used to blame them all the time, but now I know it's really white supremacy and like fucking colonialism and all that bullshit, and that's why I didn't learn. So I'm writing songs in Spanish now, and that's a way for me to learn. So yeah, this next song is in Spanish, just like the first one.
Freak out for 20 minutes and like had to be alone because I feel really overwhelmed right now, and this is like really special and amazing, and I've been thinking about what it took to get here over the past couple decades and like what this means to me, and I wrote down things I wanted to say because I knew that this was going to happen and I was going to turn into like a total mess. It's really important to me to be vulnerable with each other, and I think that as marginalized people we have built a lot of walls up to protect ourselves, and as people who have been traumatized by the world we've built a lot of walls to protect ourselves, and it gets really hard to figure out how to like maintain our ability to be vulnerable with each other and still protect ourselves. And we spend so many years and decades like in survival mode trying just to live, that it's easy to hurt each other and hurt ourselves. And tying in with that, the way that the media portrays trans women as these like medicalized creatures that are adding all these things onto their bodies and onto their identities and getting all these surgeries is a fucking lie. And the reality is that we're stripping away the masculinity and all the poison that's been imposed on us. And it's hard to even remember that